How you doing, huh? So let's multitask a little bit. Hopefully you can hear my voice through this water. I'm preparing for Memorial Day weekend. We are heading out. We're gonna go like upstate, away from the city a little bit, right? So I'm trying to prepare this stuff. Got 2 kids, it's not easy. Especially got a little one right here. So I gotta wash out a few bottles. And gotta take them to go. So at the Tourette group on Facebook, TSS, we call it the Tourette Syndrome Support Group. It's a 10,000 strong group, runs globally, with leadership in regional TS support like Tourette Syndrome America. It's a great group. And one of the most common topics discussed in the group is asking about our medication experience of dealing with Tourette's and all the side conditions like ADHD, OCD. Of course, I shared a text-based experience about myself. Of course, a video-based is much better, so you get to see me, my baby. Also, you get to check out my my vocal tics. I was diagnosed at Dr. Shapiro's team. It's quite famous, Dr. Shapiro from Modern Jewish Medical, North Shore, LIJ. At the time, it was North Shore University. Now they're incorporated. They are Northwell system. Now he's a children's. He's a neurologist, and he really pioneered the whole technique of dealing with TS. I mean, he's the one who bridged Tourette syndromes, right? From neurology to psychology, right? So he's the one who started experimenting with a lot of these medicines. So when I was diagnosed for Tourette in 1992, I was told there's a new drug out there. They want to try it. It's called Orap, Pimozide, and it's a antipsychotic medicine. Mainly treats symptoms dealing with schizophrenia. When I first took it, I saw effects, good effects. It stopped most of my seizure-like upper body motor tics, including my neck, face, jaw, my head. It didn't really make me that sleepy. And I think I was still hyperactive. I became prone to motion sickness. I remember I was easily get sick driving, riding the car. And I often got headaches. I mean, like splitting headaches, migraine-like headaches, where I had to run away from the lights type of headaches. The seizure-like tics were controlled pretty well in the first 2 years. Mom was very glad. And Mom, she's guilty about Tourette because she don't really know where it comes from. I think it comes from her. Mom shows a lot of symptoms of obsessive-compulsive disorder when she was alive. So she was feeling guilty. So the way she act out her guilt is to be very self-conscious. Right? So to me, it looked like she's embarrassed of my condition, by continually asking me to take medication. But in reality, is that she's trying to heal her own wound. But her healing don't necessarily, heal me also. In fact, it does the opposite. So in a way, the Tourette meds, it was kind of like heroin, like a chasing the dragon effect. it worked very well in the beginning, in the first 2 years, and then it just kind of didn't work too well. Although the seizure like tics left, it went away on its own. But mom was hoping by 5th year, 6th year, the medication is able to work its wonder just like the first, but it doesn't work that way. One of the most severe side effects, Orap, that gave me, which I highly suspect, was that my intrusive thoughts increased. Intrusive thoughts became very toxic. It's almost like thinking out loud. When I miss a basketball shot, when I get a bad grade, when I couldn't perform a kickflip on a skateboard, I hear these voices, anywhere from 1 to 2, telling me you're a loser, right? You suck. Yeah, you shouldn't be born, right? You don't deserve to be alive. It just got worse and worse and worse. And the only way to get rid of these voices was to go to sleep. Eventually, this became debilitating. And in school I couldn't function right. At work, I gotta take off work and go home and sleep it off. Mom didn't really believe it. She wanted me to continue to take medicine so my tics can be suppressed. Doctor didn't really believe it. In today's world, psychiatric medicine is it's controlled substance. You should be given as much attention as any other hardcore drugs out there. And if you're taking this on long term, you must be managed. You must have every 3 months you should have a blood work and to check on the effects. You need to manage the dosage. You can't just leave it alone. So my ex at the time when I was 20, I already moved out. I wasn't doing well with my mom. We fight all the time. She gave me the courage to stop the medication in one shot. I went cold turkey for 2 days. The withdrawal hit me with cold sweat. I couldn't sleep. I had insomnia for 2 days. And I slept for 20 hours. And I woke up. I felt reborn, man. Reborn. I tried to summon those voices to come out. At one time, those voices dwarfed all of my Tourette symptoms, right? Because it's droning. I wanted to die. I had suicidal thoughts. But after I stopped the medication, miraculously, it all went away. Until this day, almost 20 years without medication, those voices never came back. I'm managing very well with my hand, my vocal, my motor, OCD, ADHD. My name is Peter. I'm 38 with Tourette's. And I'm a success story. Thank you for watching. And if you are American like me, this weekend we celebrate and remember Memorial Day. Hope you enjoy your barbecue. Bye-bye.